Hello YouTube, MCole40 here, bringing you guys a special deck profile. What will we call this deck? We're going to call it Steel Swarm. So I'm going to get started on the basic concept of this deck. You play triple Dark Grepher. Basically ditches everything for your setup. So it's very important for this particular deck. The next thing that I'm playing that a lot of people probably won't agree with, it's triple Stygian Street Patrol. Now, why triple Street Patrol? The thing is, you need to set up easy summons ASAP, and with Grepher, they all become possible, so there's that. Now we get into the Inverz themselves. This guy, if I control no monsters, you can special summon this card from your hand, and it cannot be tributed except for the tribute summon of an Inverz monster, which will prove to be a little bit more important than you would think. So, next up, we have basically the Treeborn Frog of the deck. If it's in your graveyard during the start of your main phase, and you control no spells and traps, much like Treeborn Frog, you can special summon it, and then during the turn that you activated this effect, you cannot special summon. So it kind of doubles with duality, but it gives you a very easy tribute summon, and you can't sync with this thing other than, well, you can't sync with it at all, and you can only use it for the tribute summon of an Inverz monster. So it basically becomes important. And then we have this guy. He says when a Steel Swarm monster is successfully tribute summoned by tributing this card, you can special summon one level 4 lower Steel Swarm monster from your deck. So once again, it gives you access to these guys, which I said are a little bit important to the deck to set up your Treeborn Frog. Next up, we have this guy. When this card is tribute summoned with a Steel Swarm monster, you can pay 1,000 life points to select one Steel Swarm monster in your graveyard and special summon it. So it's a handy dandy monster reborn. So, like I said, interesting cards. Next up, we have the Steel Swarm. Same thing. You tribute summon this card with a Steel Swarm. You can pay 1,000 life points to select two cards your opponent controls and return them to their hand. So, basically monarchs with actual decent effects. Now we have this guy. You contribute this card base up by tributing one Steel Swarm Roach monster. Or Steel Swarm monster. When you tribute summon this card with the effect of a Steel Swarm monster as a tribute, you can select one card your opponent controls and send it to the graveyard and gain 1,000 life points. So he's basically their Titanic boss monster, so to say. And then we have this guy. You can tribute summon this card by tributing Steel Swarm monster or monsters, so you're basically going to have to use two the way it looks. And once per turn you can pay 1,000 life points to select one card your opponent controls and destroy it. And he's basically the big behemoth badass. He's 3,000. It's sad that him and this guy basically do the same thing, but yeah, I like this guy because it's a cool one-of. And then we play one Gores, one M-Jar, and then we played the Quick Play spell card. This card lets you select one tribute summoned Steel Swarm monster to your hand to draw one card. So it's chainable. It seems like a bad card in the long run, but the fact that it lets you reuse that tribute monster to get another plus seems good. Next up we have triple Pot of Duality. You don't really do a lot of special summoning in this particular deck, so like your main point is to do the combo setup. So duality and your yeah, just duality in general. It sets up pretty nicely. Triple double summon. The list I was using plays double summon. I still haven't tested this yet, but it seems a lot better than some of the choices that we've had in the deck. So I think double summon helps the theme. Triple Recurring Nightmare. All of these guys are 0/0 except for Street Patrol, Grepher, Gores, Jar. You know, I mean, they're all 0/0s and they're all free pickups. So, free pluses, guys. Monster Reborn, Dark Hole, double MST, Allure, Rhoda, and one Treacherous Trap Hole. So, I will probably fit in a Giant Trinade as I evolve the deck a little bit more, but right now we're still in the concept stages of Steel Swarm. So there's the deck profile. I'd like to know what you guys think about the particular deck down below in the description. If you guys have any particular suggestions that you would like to see on this particular deck profile. Woo! I'm so good at flipping the camera around like that. So, like I said, if you guys have any particular comments that you'd like to see on this deck profile, let me know. It's definitely a fun deck, like I said, and the deck is a lot of fun to play. Peace out, guys, and make sure you guys check out the credits. Peace. I hope you guys enjoyed that video that you just watched. Feel free to thumbs it up, and if you're looking for some more interesting content, check out LeviLegend up here on the left, and if you're looking for some more of my awesome videos like deck profiles, check them out up here on the right.